My name is Alan Rudolph, and I'm the offensive line coach and co-offensive coordinator. And I got to Ohio University in the spring of 2019. Grew up in South Mississippi. My mom was a school teacher. My dad probably coached football and baseball easily over 40 years in the state of Mississippi. I remember being 3 and 4 years old, running around after high school football players. Probably when I started walking is when I started going to the field house. Played my high school football at East Central High School in Hurley, Mississippi. Out of there, signed with Nicholls State University. I actually signed as a punter, played tight end, then was converted to a center, voted by my teammates twice as a team captain. Started out in the engineering program when I started having to figure out fulcrum points on bridges and stuff like that. I knew that I wanted to teach how to block a 3 technique much more than I did trying to pass statics. I finished playing in 1993. My first coaching job was at Nicholls State. When you talk about an O-line coach, you're mainly focused on the box. I wanted to understand what was going on the whole field and how it all went together. And if I could see and know what the secondary was doing, that would help me understand what was going on up front. After Nicholls State, was very fortunate to go to Colin Community College, then went to Mississippi College, University of Louisiana Monroe, East Mississippi Community College, went to Samford University in Birmingham, Alabama, Southeastern Louisiana University, Northwestern State for a year, transitioned from there to the Canadian Football League. Each one of those places was very instrumental in my development as a coach. At Hamilton, the connection that got me in the door there was Tommy Condell. He was the offense coordinator. I worked together with him at Louisiana Monroe, worked together again with him at Southeastern Louisiana. Went to 2 Grey Cups, which is in effect the CFL Super Bowl. CFL is ultimate chaos because of the motion the offense can employ. It also allows the defense to know when the ball is going to be snapped. I had to go learn and study and had to build pre-snap processes. After the CFL, got an opportunity to go to Arkansas State. I missed being there for a young man who was struggling academically or being there for a young man who maybe was struggling socially. Coach Alvin reached out to me about this job. A far better person than he is a football coach, and he's a great football coach. Told Coach Alvin on the interview, quite honestly, I was jealous. We've gone through kind of my resume and how many places I've been and the stops I've been. Looking at Tim Alvin, who had been here most of his kids' life. And then I got the opportunity to meet the offensive linemen that were here, understand the culture that had been put in place. I'm watching Joe Lowry, I'm watching Joe Anderson, I'm watching Brett Kitchell. Austin Pleasance was playing right tackle. Darrell Wood was playing right guard. The Brody Rogers, the Bryce Ramers, and Hagan Meservey, Marcus Grimes, the Cole Earlands. Cole, to my knowledge, did not ever play 1 snap for the Ohio Bobcats, but I've got chills right now in saying this. He may have meant more to that room than all the rest of them. We're now sitting in the front of that room, or Parker Titsworth and Jay Ambergy and Kurt Daniker and the Joe Oakses, Christoph Atkinson. Now you got different guys sitting back on the back of that room. My coaching style is tough and accountable, but fair. I want to be a coach that gives young men freedom. Having a freedom to make a mistake actually allows for a freedom to be great. I definitely hope that people see that I'm a man of faith. I want to be known as a great husband. Nicole Rudolph is the love of my life, and then with the 2 beautiful daughters that I have, I try when I leave work that I go home and I'm present and I'm there. Hopefully that's who I am off the field.